For tuning in to another episode of King Mighty King Mini TV. And once again, I'm your host, the double OG Guru of Boxing, Ted King. And today we're going to have a great show. Yesterday reported that Mr. Ryan Garcia will be fighting will be fighting Devin Haney. Well, today or yesterday, a report came out that he will be fighting or trying to fight Pitbull Cruz. Now, this is probably part of the blueprint of publicity that Ryan Garcia, anytime he has a fight or an event going on, how he's able to weave the narrative into what's going on over here? What's going on over here? No, I heard this. No, I heard that. So I guess that's probably the reason why I'm so good at deciphering what's going on with these fighters and these events. I mean, cause come on now, Turkey Al-Sheikh met with, from my understanding, he met with both Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia, and it was reported that this is what was going to be taking place. Although we do know that Ryan Garcia is premier boxing champion. Ryan Garcia is with Golden Boy, excuse me. And the Pitbull Cruz is a premier boxing champion. So we got a whole new twist to the game because we got different promotions or promoters or representatives representing these different fighters because Devin Haney is, of course, a free agent. And he might be working with Turkey. And then again, Ryan Garcia's case, he is a Golden Boy, And so we got the two different situations. I mean, it's kind of like, I think it's part of the blueprint myself. And that's why you guys got me here to figure this out. Because why? I'm a double OG Guru of Boxing, that's why. And some folks might say,
I am the greatest. 15 times I have told the clown what round he's going down, and this chump ain't no different. He'll fall in 8 to prove that I'm great. And if he keeps talking jive, I'm going to cut it to 5.
Yeah, so deciphering this stuff is kind of like, I love this, right? Because we got Ryan Garcia. He is the master at this publicity game. I gave Bill Haney a lot of credit, but I think that Ryan was actually was the one who really pulled the wool over, who played the player. Let me put it that way. Yeah, he played the player because he understands that. Listen. A lot of people don't think. I think Ryan Garcia got a little bit of player in him, man. Come on now. I mean, he was able to outmaneuver those Haneys. And he did that now. He was able to outmaneuver those Haneys because those Haneys thought that they had all the leverage, especially when he paid them that $3 million for coming in 3 pounds over. If he would have came in any over the weight limit, he was supposed to pay $1 million, and he did that. He paid him $1 million. I mean, he didn't. Come on, man. This dude, let me say something. It's Ryan Garcia. This is where Ryan Garcia is from, okay? See, they think Ryan Garcia is a square. He ain't no square, man. This dude here, he's up on the game, right? Oh, he got people that might be telling him what to do, a little bit more square than him. But that boy, he got game, okay? He ain't playing, okay? Here's the funny thing. We haven't seen, we haven't seen Floyd Mayweather. I mean, because last time he went jogging with Floyd Mayweather, and he went and talked to Floyd, and of course the tape came out. This is we're talking about Ryan Garcia now. We're going to get to Devin Haney in a moment, and we're going to get to Pitbull in a moment too. But Ryan Garcia, he went on the jog with Floyd Money Mayweather, and then the tape came out about Devontae Tank Davis, and all these things were taken, was injected in this, this whole scenario. All this stuff was happening with Ryan Garcia. And Floyd Mayweather, and of course, again, like I said, we haven't heard from, but maybe we might hear from Floyd tonight. Oh, Floyd, is that you? Yeah, we'll see what Floyd might got something to say. Hold on a second, because he might have something to say about this whole situation. Go ahead, Floyd.
Fighters just out here, I take my hats off to them. Wish them nothing but the best. Like I said before, they are here being tremendous champions. Doing what they need to do. Nothing but the best. I'm not gonna sit here and bash nobody for what they do. So again.
Come on, man. Listen, we haven't seen Floyd rear his head up yet. And that's what I'm waiting for. I mean, because, also, we got to think like along these lines. We got to let's get back to basics, right? Because I am they're going to decipher this whole thing, right? I'm going to figure, before this is over with, we're going to have this figured out, okay? Yeah. We have this whole situation figured out, because there's no need for us to be so confused as to what's going on around here, right? Oh, it's a publicity stuff for sure, okay? In my mind, there is no way, and absolutely no way, we can think in our brains that this fight is going to happen between Ryan Garcia and Pitbull Cruz. No, I mean, come on now. Ryo was able to take Pitbull to 12 rounds and capture the 140-pound championship belt from Pitbull Cruz. And if they go up in weight, because we know Ryan Garcia can't get past. Come on now, Ryan Garcia, he can't make 143. Okay, so he's gonna be fighting as a welterweight. You mean do you really believe that Pitbull Cruz is going up to 140 pounds, and he's really a lightweight, right? He's trying to get a fight with Tank Davis, but Tank Davis ain't biting. Okay, so we can't go. Listen, let's not bite into this narrative that Pitbull Cruz is going to be Ryan Garcia's next opponent. And see, because listen, it don't take rocket scientists to figure this kind of stuff out, right? It's all imitation. It's an imitation, right? I mean, this is not what's going on. And that's the reason why I say,
I am the greatest. 15 times I have told the clown what round.
Right, exactly. See, so there's no way that this is going to happen where you're going to see a Ryan Garcia going to go up against a diminutive fellas in 5'3". Come on now, that's Pitbull Cruz is 5'3" if he's an inch. Okay, and this fight will not happen. This fight will not happen. Okay. So, you might as well go ahead and put don't bite into the narrative. I mean, unless they're going to pay Pitbull Cruz a whole bunch of money to get beat up, because that's what's going to happen. He's going to get beat. Ryan Garcia going to run him over like a Uzi, okay? That's what's going to happen. And let's not play it again. Listen. It's going to be like a Shaquille O'Neal sighting, okay? This is what it's going to be like, right? This is all imitation. Right, this is what it is, right? Big old man. I mean, that's what it's gonna look like. Get a little brother.
Talk to him, man.
What's going on, Shaq? How are you? Good to see you.
It's good to be here. I'm glad to be back.
Oh my
gosh. Even the facial expression.
Even the eyes, everything. Yeah, man. Oh, hey.
It's a big Shaq Diesel. Y'all know that.
Oh my God.
Hey, Shaq, it's nice that you and Kobe made up. It's a good situation, right?
Kobe and I, we beef, but, as you get older, you mature.
Yeah,
so
sure.
I'm still the big brother.
Yeah.
I'm the big forgiver.
It's hot in Los Angeles yesterday. Yesterday was so hot, and I was sweating like you at the free throw line.
But I always made them when I had to.
Yeah, right. You see, that's exactly what this is gonna be like. It's gonna be like the big brother, okay? Big old Ryan Garcia beating up the little brother, Kobe Bryant. Okay, that's what this is not going to happen. Trust and believe on that one. Okay, because the best fighter out there for Pitbull Cruz is Sabril Matias. Okay, Matias. Yeah, that's the best opponent. That's going to bring in the most revenue, the most bang for your buck. Now, Pitbull Cruz got a fight coming up shortly. And he's got to get past that fight, okay? But the next fight for that after that would be a Sabril Matias fight, okay? There's no way, there's no reason for Pitbull Cruz to entertain a fight with Brian Garcia, a tough fight for a tougher fight, probably for less money, right? And listen, from my perspective, from basically what I'm seeing, it's it's like come on now, is this some sort of a campaign? Because this keeps going on with this, who Ryan Garcia is going to fight. I mean, is it like running for office, or saying this is going to happen and that's going to bait and switch and all of this, that, and the other? Come on now. I mean, this is basically what it sounds like to me. For one, I'm an advocate for these fighters making as much money as they can, all the money that they can. I'm an advocate for that. And that's what they should be doing. So well, speaking of money, I'm going to give a shout out to our sponsor for the day, which is Add My Name. Add My Name wants to teach people how to make money while they sleep. Their whole understanding is that no money is good money when you have to go out there and work for essentially 40 hours a week. They consider that as that's not good money, right? Add My Name says that good money is when you make money while you're sleeping. And the only way you can do that these days is to network your way up and not singly work your way up. So that's Add My Name, advertising and marketing. They give you a complete rundown on what you should be doing in 2025 moving forward, because the way the system is set up for us today is for us to stay broke. So that's Add My Name, our sponsor for today, and their philosophy is make money while you sleep. Okay, so now Devin Haney. There's been some report, and I didn't get a chance to get to it because it was getting late. I'm on the West Coast, and it's like 5:44 right now. So I'm trying to get this here video out because people are going to start going to bed. Well, I mean, this is Saturday. They might not be going to bed. But, get this podcast, get this information out there on the East Coast, which is like now is like 8:44. So hopefully we can get this done by 9 o'clock. But I'm trying to get this understanding, get this here thing for clarity, because Devin Haney it's some conversation about him having an opponent as well. Now I don't know who this opponent is, but they suspended Ryan Garcia for a year, and is it any wonder that we should be thinking that they didn't suspend Devin Haney, but he ain't fought in a year either. He ain't fought since that his last fight against Ryan Garcia. So there's some wear and tear on. There could be some wear and tear. We don't know for sure, but we'll find out if they get together next time Devin Haney fights. And we don't know if he's going to fight a tune-up, but we know that Ryan Garcia kind of knocked it. I heard he's trying to knock the dust off by fighting some person in, I believe it was Japan, recently. So it's hard to keep up with Ryan Garcia. So yeah, we have to. I mean, this is to me, in my opinion, it's some kind of campaign, and I don't get it. But that's what it seems to be like, But the good thing is, I have to say this, that Ryan Garcia was the person who initially got this ball rolling by fighting fighters. These fighters fighting each other. All right? Somebody just cruised by me. These fighters fighting each other. So, so I got to give Ryan Garcia that because that's old school.
Daniel Dubois.
Yeah, when folks is fighting each other, trying to, knock each other off the pedestal. That's what's happening in the heavyweight division right now. These guys is heating it up. He kicked that whole thing off. I don't know if we would have saw a fight between Daniel Dubois and Anthony Joshua if it wasn't for the fact that Ryan Garcia, I got to give him credit. He's the one that kicked this whole thing out when he fought Gervonta Tank Davis and gave Gervonta Tank Davis everything he wanted. That really kicked it off. If anything, he's actually, in my mind, the savior of this whole, the tip of this whole endeavor of us having to be able to get this whole fight game started all over again. So I mean, come on now. I'm just calling like I see it, okay? And so, I mean, it's a beautiful thing that this whole thing happened, and I have to give Ryan Garcia all the credit in the world because it was him that really got this here thing kicked it off. If it wasn't already set to kick off, he definitely put a light under the fire when he went and challenged Gervonta Tank Davis and gave Gervonta Tank Davis everything he wanted under the contract. Really, and that's the truth. And we got to give Ryan Garcia that. So, that's what old school fighters used to do. That's what he used to do.
Prime Evander Real Deal Holyfield versus Alexander Usyk.
This guy ain't afraid of nobody. I wasn't afraid of nobody either. And I wasn't afraid to lose.
But when fantastic fight. Evander Holyfield, a pleasure and enjoy tonight.
See, that's what I'm talking about. Fighters who are not afraid to lose. You see, these are the old throwback fighters when boxing was great. And Real Deal, he looks good. Real Deal Holyfield looks good, sounds good. He's an all-time great fighter. And Alexander Usyk is following in his footsteps. Capturing the cruiserweight undisputed championship, and then turning around and fighting and gaining the undisputed for heavyweight. So, I got nothing but respect for all the fighters in the game that are not afraid to lose. And that's what I think is going on here. I don't think that. I'll be honest with you, and this is just my opinion, of course. But in my opinion, I believe that Ryan Garcia's next opponent will be Devin Haney. But as we know, there's going to be a loser coming out of that fight. Unless it's a draw, which normally we don't see that. We don't see that many draws. So let's assume it's not going to be a draw, there will be a winner, and there will be a loser. And then they have to fight somebody else. So these reports that are coming out, that's when I think that those other people, the others will come out, and the others will be whoever is lined up, to be able to bring the biggest revenue into the fight, and so we don't know the circumstances right now, but there's an awful lot of confusion. And I probably wouldn't be talking about this if I hadn't reported yesterday that Ryan Garcia is going to be fighting Devin Haney. It makes me look kind of crazy. Well, it doesn't make me look kind of crazy because things change. But it does, from a professional perspective, it doesn't look like I've been doing my research, and I have. So that is the reason why I'm talking about this right now, because it's all, in my opinion, this is all just my opinion. But it's an imitation of politics.
If there's anyone who still doubts that America is not a place where all things are possible, tonight is your answer.
Yeah, it's an imitation of some type of campaign speech, from an imposter. I don't know who the imposter is. We know who the players is in this. We don't know who these opponents. Well, we know Pitbull. Okay, we know Pitbull. We know Ryan Garcia. We know Devin Haney. But come on now. Besides Pitbull, who's Ryan Garcia? I mean, who's Devin? Who would Devin Haney fight? I mean, he's coming. He ain't fought in a year. So it would stand the reason that he would probably, and of course, Ryan Garcia did take some sort of, I'm not sure what it was, but it was some kind of combat something that he had with somebody. So let's call that his tune-up, or knocking some of the rust off. Devin Haney is not doing that thus far that we know of. So, and again, once again, I'm just talking about this because I'm like, you know what? It makes me look like I don't know what I'm doing. Well, it sort of does. I mean, I can only report, and that's what I do. But I'm having a good time doing these videos. I'm gonna have another one out tomorrow. I see a comment over here somewhere. Let me see who got comment. Oh, Jesse Rodriguez. Hi, Ted. Okay. Let me say hi to Jesse. Okay, let me see. Hi, Jesse. Hollering at Jesse now. And yeah, so we're gonna get this here thing kicked off, oh, Jesse with an E. Yeah. But anyway, we're gonna get this here thing kicked off. Jesse says hi. I said hi back. Man, look, I mean, Jesse, I appreciate you being on, Jesse. This thing is gonna get big, Jesse, and I mean real big. So I'm glad to see that you tuned in. I think Jesse, I think I know Jesse, Jesse, we might see each other tomorrow. I might have to get Jesse on the podcast too, because he's interested in a lot of things that that I'm interested in talking about. And so so what I'm saying is Ryan Garcia is probably going to fight Devin Haney. He's probably going to fight Devin Haney. He'll probably, of course, this year. But again, we have some fights coming up. This David Benavidez versus David Morrell. Now, that's a hell of a fight coming up at 175 pounds. That's a fight that we all should be tuning in, and I think that's what's going to be tomorrow's podcast for tomorrow. We'll be talking about David Benavidez and David Morrell fight, upcoming fight this month. It's coming up real quick. It's going to be, not this month, next month. Yeah, it'll be coming up real quick in February. So yeah, we're going to focus on that. I mean, it's going to be wonderful. It's going to be wonderful, moving forward. We're going to have a great year of boxing. It's not going to be just, we're going to talk about some other things. And of course, I don't know if you guys have been noticing, but I've been doing some of that Kings, shorts for the Kings, right? I'm a Kings fan, so I'm a Kings fan. And the Kings is winning. And so I've been posting for the Kings. And I've been having a good time doing that. And, we just won our last game against the Houston Rockets, and we won 7 in a row prior to that. No, I take that back. We lost against Milwaukee, and then we won 7 prior to losing to Milwaukee. So we're back in the 100. We're back in like the beam, baby, like the beam. What I mean? But yeah, so we're gonna have this here thing cracking. It's gonna be cool. It's gonna be good. We're gonna get some guests on the show. We're gonna have a good time doing these lives. It's gonna be a beautiful, beautiful thing. It's gonna pick up. It's gonna take off. And then of course, I guess the semester for the colleges start on Tuesday. And on Tuesday, we're going to be doing some live podcasts from the colleges, because Add My Name is paying for me to walk around these colleges and help these people get an understanding of how to make this money. And one of the things is, of course, doing what I'm doing right now. to be able to help people put some money in their pockets. Because, man, I'm telling you, I'm 68 years old. I don't know how you all are, but I might look young, but I'm telling you, this is going to be some rough sledding for these youngsters, okay? Yeah, because I was 18 years old. I'm going to go back, what? Woo, I got to go back 50 years to get to 18. Well, if I had to start with the price of the tea in China right now, I'd be in trouble. So, yeah, once again, don't forget, to visit, add my name, check out the site and see, what, it has a lot of things that can help a lot of people to make some money, because you don't want to be working 60, 70 hours, 80 hours a week, when you can work 8 and do 160 hours of free time doing what you want to do. Yeah. So, yeah. Excuse me. Yeah. So, yeah, that's what the whole thing is about. So, yeah, we're having a great time. We're going to be back tomorrow. We will be talking about the David Benavidez versus David Morrell upcoming fight. It's going to be a barn burner. And then, of course, we're going to get that Bivol and Benavidez fight after that. And, it fights in between, But pay attention now, because the company is sending me over there to do some talking about the sponsors. I gotta get a job now. I gotta keep working. Okay, yeah, I'm trying to work smarter, not harder. If you hear what I'm saying. So yeah, we want to thank you for joining in today. We'll be back at you tomorrow. We'll get some things lined up, some entertaining things lined up, and I don't know if you guys know this, but I used to do cars. Yeah, I'm the original Pimp My Ride. So we're going to talk about we're going to inject a little bit of boxing with the little cars, a little bit of basketball, getting well-rounded, because there's a lot of interest folks got to have, besides just the fights. Some people, I had a niece told me she wanted me to do anyway. I love you, niece. That's all I got to say. I love you, niece. I love you. Yeah, and we're gonna do a little something different, but we're gonna keep it entertaining. Appreciate you all for tuning in tonight. Like I said, we'll be back at you tomorrow. Going to try and set a good time where people can enjoy the podcast. Might be about 4 o'clock, 4 o'clock Pacific time. So that way, 7 o'clock Eastern time, they can join in, etc. But we're going to make sure we get plenty of notifications out there for people who want to tune on in and get the information that they need, the entertainment, talk about the boxing, talk about the boxers, and of course, we're going to have a good time doing it. So, yeah, that's what we got going. And, tomorrow, I will be sending out quite a few invitations, to tune in. So, and I haven't done that yet, but tomorrow is when I'm going to do it, get the invitations. Now, Jesse was able to see me and join in today. I appreciate you, Jesse. And so maybe I'll see you tomorrow. And we'll share this with your friends and families. And, we're going to, keep it going, baby. Keep it going. I'm having a good time. I don't know about you all. We're going to get some guests, too. We're going to get some guests. We're going to have hopefully several boxers, from the schools. Yeah. And, some other folks, to also participate with the lives. So, yeah, thanks a lot. Appreciate you all for coming in. And I'll see you tomorrow, probably somewhere around 4:30 Eastern time. That's my bad. 4:30 Pacific time, 7:30 Eastern time. All right.